Hey, what's up? UltraMag64 here. And today, guys, I bring you yet another fantastic episode of the My Little Pony game from Gameloft. So, last time we left off, I think we got the element of magic, and then I kind of got stuck. So, what I think we're going to do today is try and finish off some quests. Because I know we have a bunch of those that we need to do. Or at least try to. I don't know how successful that's going to be. But we'll find out. Also, apparently they're still giving out gifts for the technical issues they've had. I don't know. Like, I just got a message when I logged in this morning. I'm recording this in the morning, just for those of you who care to know. I got a message saying that, hey, we're giving out 10 gems and 100 hearts for the technical difficulties we're having. Which, nice gesture. But, Gameloft, I just want you guys to know this, not saying I'm ungrateful or anything. But hearts have kind of been made useless, haven't they? Oh, wait, hang on. How long has the dragon's been gone? I just noticed that. Holy cow, I am bad at... man, they are right. I am bad at situational awareness. Okay, so maybe they're not gone. Hang on. Let's find out. Let's get to the balloon pop station. Because that might explain why they gave us 100 hearts. Because I was like, why are you giving us 100 hearts? They're kind of useless. But hang on. I might be misinformed. I am misinformed. Look, there's the hearts right there. Right there, see? Right here. Right here. I've got 445 of them, so... me. But yeah, apparently, hearts are a thing again. Okay. I admit, I missed them. But, let me see. Let me share. I wonder if that means the free balloon pop game or the, or can we do any of them? Let's try it. Let's find out. Let's find out. It's not like I don't have enough hearts to find out. Probably should have counted the ones I had. I think I had 2, though. So I think that's right. Alright, so we have 3. Let's remember this. I kind of goofed and didn't think about, you know, counting how many I actually had. I just kind of went with it. Because I was like, oh, whatever. Okay, and... it does! Okay, well, I know what I'm spending 400 hearts on. It's weird that, yeah, like, it seems kind of contrived in my opinion. Gameloft, if you ever do find this video, which, good luck. But if you ever do find this video and you're just like, hey guys, we should probably watch this guy. I think he's got some great ideas. Yeah, no. But if you do, just saying, if one night you're insanely drunk and you decide, hey, I'm gonna go Google my own works on YouTube, and you find this guy, and you're like, this guy's got some good ideas on his shoulders, then maybe, just maybe, to bit me another pop, instead of using gems on the heart one, maybe, just maybe we use hearts. And we use the same amount of hearts it takes to go into the balloon pop game to begin with. Cause what you gotta do to just keep spending hearts is you gotta hit OK. You gotta go back to your balloon pop station, then you gotta hit that, and then you gotta start the game all over again. So just saying, I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be a nice feature. Just saying. Not trying to tell you to do your jobs. I completely respect you guys. You guys do good works. But just saying, it's a little bit annoying for those of us who play the game as much as I do. Cause you know, I got a Let's Play series that I gotta get to. Alright, all jokingness aside, we're actually making great progress now that I know that I don't have to wait for the free one. So I was like, I don't know if I have to wait for the free one or the Hearts one, but I don't want to pay Sapphires because I don't have any of those. Speaking of which, Sapphires, yeah, that was a thing. I know it was going to be a temporary currency, but I didn't get enough to even do anything with them. I'll be honest. Now that's partially my fault. That's partially my fault. I'm gonna admit that because the game refreshed it every 3 hours, so it's not like it was impossible to get a decent amount of sapphires. I just didn't care because they were temporary, and I was like, eh. All right. The big ballers. Big ballers? Is that... I'm not even gonna, no, not even going there. The ponies seem to need some cheering up around here lately. Let's lift their spirits with some bouncing balls to play with. 10 bouncing balls, gosh, Spike. And of course nobody wants to play ball bouncing games with me. You guys, you rapscallions, you! At least we're getting a steady inflow of quests, though. I'll admit, once you hit, like, the higher tiers of level 70 and above, it feels like the game comes into the real grind. I guess, what do the kids say these days? That's when the real Dark Souls begins? I'll tell you what, though, hitting level 90? Ugh, man. It's really hard to level up after that point. Like, the game just comes to a screeching halt. I didn't even think I was leveling up anymore. I was like, oh, I guess level 90 is the level cap. But nope, I am steadily going up. Very, 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 very slowly. And it's not like it matters, because it's like, my level's like, eh. But I'd like to see, like, what I get as a reward for getting 91. Nobody tell me! Darn it. People tell me people spoil all the stuff for me all the time, and not fun in the least. So don't you do it. Don't you comment. Don't you write that comment. I see you over there. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I see you writing that comment about spoiling stuff. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Alright, anyway. I really should work on Sweet Apple Acres. I really should. But there's the part of me that says, we'll get to it later. In fact, let me see what... I think it's just this stupid barn and stupid Sweetie Belle that I can't get with gems. Yeah, I've noticed that too. That's becoming a thing. Where it's like, I can't do anything because I don't have the gems. Which again, I get it. I get it. I've jumped over this horse a billion times. I get it. It's just, it's the business model. It's how they pay their bills. That's fine. That's fine. This is kind of how I pay my bills. So, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just saying that I wish I had more gems. And hopefully, here's the thing. I actually want to get on a more positive note, because I know if I start talking about the gems, I'm going to start, well, actually, if I start talking about the gems, I'm going to start talking about Steven Universe, and Gem of the Holograms, and that's just silly. What I do want to talk about, though, is I'd like to talk about, and see what you guys think, what they're going to do to replace friends. Because they've already said they're going to add friends back into the game, but I'd like to see them maybe improve on the friendship thing. Now, here's the thing that I've always liked in other games and stuff. Now, I'm not saying let us edit our friends' talents, because that gets into griefing and trolling and all that. Like, if you say a guy comes in and he's like, oh, cool, this guy just got, like, all these cool buildings, I'm gonna sell them all, so that way he has to buy them all again. No. That's not what I'm saying. That'd be horrible. That'd be awful. What I would recommend you do instead is allow us to gift our friends stuff and go into our towns and, like, clear out our parasprites or clear out our rocks or trees you know, the various debris that pop up in the game. If you want to incentivize, you know, the players instead to, you know, fix their own stuff, you could even raise the chance of trees and rocks spawning. I don't care. But I'm just saying that that'd be a neat little idea, because then it fosters friendship instead of just, hey, give me gems and stuff, hearts and all that stuff. Just give me things. You know, it fosters a more friendly atmosphere where it's like, hey, you know what? I like this. Like say, here's a very likely scenario that would happen if that was implemented. Okay, so my town's a wreck, as you guys can see. And then fans come in and they're like, you know what? I've got this abundance of bits and stuff that I can use to clear up Magnus's village for him. I know he'd like it, so I'm gonna do it. And so they do. And then when I get on, I'm like, holy cow, all my stuff's like, just, oh, my town's clean. That's crazy. What happened? And then maybe it displays the name of the person or people who cleaned your town up for you. And then you can do the same to them. Now, granted, I don't know how this would be implemented in a gameplay stance, like how hard it'd be to code that into the game, or, you know, how that'd work with saves and all that stuff. But I'm just saying it'd be a nice little feature. Another nice little feature I think would be a very good thing to add in might be, like, gifting things. Like, they already had that ability in the game, it just gave you hearts. Well, what if you could gift, like, bits if you wanted to? I don't know. That one is a little bit more like, okay, I don't think that would work exactly, but it's a nice pipe dream nonetheless. Another thing I'd like to see them add is the ability to, along with the, you know, getting rid of debris and stuff, making it so that your friends can get rid of your parasprites for you. Because I know that some, like, for me, for instance, I've got an abundance of, I've completed the game now, and I've got an abundance of these shards that I don't really need. Like, to clear up my own town, it doesn't take a lot, and I keep getting more shards from Zecora, so it's like, I've got this ton of shards here, and nothing to do with them with. So, what I'd like to do with them is go to fans' towns, like especially on the friendship episodes, and just clear out their towns of parasprites. And that's it. Because, like, I'm not going to use all these elements. I don't have any need for them. I mean, yeah, you use them for dragons and Tyrek and whatever else you're going to add in. But I'm just saying, I think, again, that'd foster a little bit of a nicer community. Granted, I know nothing of nicer communities. Except my channel seems to be a diamond in the rough, I guess, or something. No, I think it's just really, really tiny! And we haven't got into the trolls and all that jazz. Which I'm glad, because that makes more work for me. Because then I gotta ban their comments, or ban them from the channel, or just flat out remove their comments, and it's just like, oh, don't... So, yeah. Because, like, here's the thing. I'm gonna spoil something for you guys. I really don't care about trolls. I really don't. Like, they don't get to me. I don't know why. It's just never gotten to me. Like, people can insult me on the internet. People can insult my content, etc., 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 call me names, whatever. I just don't care. I just don't care. I don't know why. I just don't care. I feel like I should, but I just don't. And so it's like, when I get the occasional troll comment that I get, like one in a month, which is nice, don't get me wrong. But when I do get it, I'm just like, whatever, block. Because I just don't feel like dealing with it. Like, I don't, like, when I say don't feed the parasprites, that's kind of a mantra to the fandom. And it's also, you know, telling you guys, if we do get big, and trolls do start coming in, don't talk to them. Because more likely than not, I'm going to remove their comment anyway. So it's like, what's the point? You know, like, on one of my bigger videos, there was this guy, and he was like, oh, bro, you should die in a pit of fire, and then it just erupted into this giant, stupid reply thread of this guy going back and forth with this brony on, you know, how he needs to die and how bronies are good and yada yada yada. And I was just like, I just don't. That's silly. That's silly. Block. Done. And it's like, I had to remove all their comments, and it was just like, oh my gosh. Work. So yeah. Just saying that I just don't care, and if by chance we ever get big, let's be honest here, we're dreaming at this point, then, you know, I will, of course, police it. Because I actually give a poo. I care about you guys. The guys that have been there with me since the beginning of my Let's Play channel, like, for instance, just naming someone off the top of my head. I know there's a bunch of you, but I'm just going to name some of you off the top of my head. Desert, Just in Time, one of the, I think his name's Dot Hack, something, I can't remember his full name. He always has a Dot Hack picture, which I love Dot Hack. But, yeah, I know that some of them, like, Dot Hack hasn't been commenting in a while. I don't know if he still watches my stuff. He commented, he, like, tweeted me a few weeks ago. We were, like, talking about, you know, oh, hey, cool, where you been? And he's been like, I've been real busy, so I understand that. Don't have time to watch, you know, stupid guy playing pony games. I understand that. But anyway, yeah, I know you guys trust me, like, some people are like, oh man, Magnus, you're the first YouTuber ever to, like, reply to my comments. It's like, guys, I don't know if you know this, but I actually like to be a good person and, you know, a good channel owner and try and reply to everything. I at least read every comment. Like, literally, I read every single one. Some of them don't require me to, you know, reply or anything like that. But I do generally read all my comments. I read every tweet. I reply to every tweet that I, you know, feel like I should reply to. I always go onto Google and Facebook and, you know, I read your messages, and I get the occasional fan art, which, by the way, I don't think I've ever showcased this on my channel. Someone made me a nice little piece of fan art for Twilight Escape, which I loved. I love this. I love the game, and I also love the fan art, which I'll put in a screenshot, you know, for you guys, along with the person. And I spread that throughout my social media, because I love fan art. Like, I deeply, like, as someone who comes from a background of art, like, I always loved art as a kid. Doesn't mean I'm very good at it, but, you know, we can't choose our likes and dislikes. But anyway, I love art. I love looking at art. And when it's art of you, it's very humbling. It's very like, wow, holy cow, this person took the time out of their day and used their talent to make something that, you know, is indicative of me. That's awesome. And it is. It is so awesome to see that kind of stuff. That's why I love, like, getting it. And whenever I do get it, I usually try and spread it across social media. You know, get the artist out there, you know? Especially when they're doing it for free. Like, if it's a commission or something, I'll always put them in the comment section, like not the comment section, the description. So that way, if people are like, dude, you're like, OC, it's really nice looking, where'd you get it? I'll be like the description down below for you guys to check that out. So there. But, yeah. I just love getting fan art. It's a nice thing. And, like, some people are like, oh, Magnus, I'd love to give you fan art, but I don't think I'm good enough for that kind of thing. And to me, it's just like, whatever your skill level, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I don't care. I love looking at fan art regardless of, you know, if it's drawn by a 5-year-old, if it's drawn by a 25-year-old. It doesn't matter to me. The amount of skill level just doesn't matter. To me, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I just like it, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, it just warms my heart that someone, again, takes the time out of their day to think about me and then, you know, care about me enough to draw something for me. Like, if you'll notice, for the longest time, my... Holy cow, that's loud. For the longest time, my profile picture has always been, you know, a piece of fan art that someone drew for me. Because I really like it. It looks nice, and it's my OC. It's awesome. That was actually the first piece of fan art I ever got, if my memory's right. Which I think it is. But, yeah. There we go. Sap out of the way. We're done. We're done for the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a fantastic day. If you want to check out the My Little Pony game from Gameloft, link in the description down below. But anyway, guys, I'm UltraMag64. Remember, don't feel those Pair Sprites. And as always, happy gaming. I'll check you guys on the flip side. Bye.